Hello, so I'm taking a walk by the water. I got to make it to Dante's first football game, and he scored the first touchdown. And it was awesome because he was like on the side of the field by where we were, so we were able to see it. And then Geneva won 42-2. So they did really good. This is so nice. So change of plans. I'm starting my detox today because I got some things coming up, and I need to get my first detox out of the way. So today I'm gonna go down 2 pills, which means by about 10 o'clock I'm gonna start going into that bad detox. But this one, going down the 2 pills, will still be like the super, really bad jump down. But in about 5 days, I'll be out of the worst part of it. And I figured since, I was holding up for the first game, I made it there. Oh, and one of my Christian brothers from my church family, his son's on the team with my son, so that was awesome. And I'm starting my support group tomorrow, but I'm going to join an NA one because they don't have one specifically for detox of prescription meds. But detox is detox. Apparently it's the same whether it's a street drug, alcohol, or prescription pills. You go through the same cycle of detox with like the same effects and stuff. The pharmaceuticals is definitely the worst because it's 3 times longer and a lot more side effects. So I just feel good about it. I figured, just end on a good note, and then I'll just detox the 2. I'll get through the next 9 days, and then I'll take like a little break, give my heart a rest. But at that point, then I'll be down to only 4 pills. I went back up to 6 when I detoxed off the other stuff. So tonight's gonna be miserable, but super rewarding. And the first 3 days are the worst, and then I just call it riding the wave, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I had a good night. I got that support group in place. I'm gonna start tomorrow, so I have that support and that encouragement. That's so important. Really keeps me going. Oh, and guess where it is? It's at my church. So that's awesome because I could walk there and I'll be super comfortable, and it's going to be filled with the Holy Spirit. So that was awesome. So yeah, even if it's pharmaceuticals you're detoxing from, just go to a NA or AA meeting. It doesn't matter which. It's all the same struggle and stuff. Same process, and But, all right, I'll give you guys some tips for those of you with FND that I was thinking about earlier. So for neuropathy, I have that in my face for a year straight now. What I used was a shatterproof Christmas ornament, and I'd rub it all over my face, or you could use a ball, or you could use this part of your hand, like the ball, and you do a circle motion all over your entire face. And anywhere you have neuropathy, you're going to want to stimulate your skin. So you want to keep using the palm of your hand, the ball of your hand, going really slow, wide circles, pushing, because by stimulating your skin, that's going to start releasing all that neuropathy. That was something I was thinking about. And, I'm taking my walk to release some endorphins or dopamine. And the more dopamine you release, the more that's going to combat all those Parkinson's symptoms. So you want to get out and walk as much as humanly possible. It's a great way to end my day, jumping into this, you know. So I just feel excited that 4 will be the lowest I've ever been. And you know, that's a huge jump down, you know what I mean? Because that's still 60 less pills per month with that one jump. So I'll have a huge amount of energy and less side effects once I come through the other side. And then I just have 4 pills, you know. So God is good. God's really good. I'm gonna do videos on other stuff later. My mind is super distracted. I'm a little bit like, you know what I mean? I'm just about to step into this and it's starting so soon from now. So, you know, but it's gonna be super rewarding. And you'll see. You'll keep feeling better and better and better and better. It's beautiful, right? Oh, I know the next thing I'm talking about at the city council meeting. I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to wait till after I talk about it and do a little bit more research and digging just so I'm a little more prepared. That's another reason I'm getting one of these detoxes over, so I get a little boost of life back. And I'm over the detox in time for the meeting. So that's going to be good too. Good motivation. I got beautiful. I'm going to just let you guys watch this because you see enough of me. I'm not going to go too far because I'm already really tired. But, you know, no better day to start than today. I was going to enjoy the weekend and stuff and start Monday, but, you know, just going to do it. I'm actually going to walk back. I'm pretty dizzy. But I'll let you guys go. I'm going to put on my music to get myself home. But it was a great day and start of something new and fresh. And detox again. I'm becoming an SME, a subject matter expert in detox. So I'll be able to help all you guys out with that. And then, you know, in like 6 months, a year, when I get off the other stuff, the Lyrica, I'm going to have a wicked detox with that. So Lyrica is very habit forming. Everyone should know that. New York. Yeah, New York. Geneva. But I forget what I was saying. Look at that. It's so peaceful. Peaceful. So I'm just going to keep my worship music on the TV, or actually probably bring the Alexa in my room so I could just have that going in the background, keep me focused. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can't start my detox today because then I'll miss my group tomorrow. Whew. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit relieved. I'll start it tomorrow. Okay. So, one more day. Yeah, I want to get to that group first and get all that support and feel all that encouragement and hear from other people that went through it and did it and get all psyched up. And then I'll go home after the meeting and I'll start my detox. And it's actually very pretty. That's like a very pretty way to do it. I'm glad I thought about that just now and that I remembered. Otherwise I'd have missed that group and be like, yeah. All right, one more day. So I'll have a nice night tonight. Just enjoy it. But Dante's gonna come home all super psyched. So God's been really good. Really good. He keeps just showing up and showing me like, hey, you know, what to do, where to go. There's no confusion. There's no like doubt, no worry. It's just like, all right. walking it out, you know. But you guys look up that, go to your Google and just type in Olympic skater with FND and watch her story. It's pretty inspiring and awesome. But spend as much time as you can getting in touch with your inner child. This whole walk's going to be about relationship. Every single relationship in your life is going to be transformed and changed with everyone you ever knew. God's going to start by divine connection, bringing new people into your life. It's about relationship with yourself too, and He's going to start you out, you know, from childhood, getting in touch with that inner child, and then going up from there. Because it's about relationship with yourself too, and we're going from everything from the bottom up, like starting clean foundation, all the roots dug up, everything clean slate, and now it's being built on. So you just want to focus heavily on the relationships in your lives, mending, healing any areas you need of forgiveness for people, any failed expectations, any bitterness, any judgment, anyone you think of that makes you feel not good. You're going to want to work on forgiveness and really healing. And what I did was I watched a lot of nostalgic stuff, listened to nostalgic music, watched nostalgic movies, looked up toys from when I was a kid, thought about, you know, childhood in great depth, every single thing. You'll notice your memories of childhood don't seem so far away anymore. So it's quite easy to pull them up. So you're going to want to go through all of that, think about every single moment that comes to mind, why that memory came back to you, if it was a bad one or, you know what I mean, left a root in your heart. It'll be like, oh, wow, okay, there's an area of healing I need. But it'll be a beautiful time of self-discovery from the inside out, going through all the years of your life. I call it being raised with Jesus, you know. Look how just perfect this is. I had earlier today a root beer float, but I had it with black raspberry ice cream. It was so good. It was really good. So I lost 30 pounds in the first 3 months of getting sick. And I've gained back 10 pounds since my detox. So that's been cool. I was looking kind of like the corpse bride. But God's plumping me back up. And I keep trying to convince Adam to get mirrors all down the hallway so I could like tango down the hall and ballet down the hall and stuff and like relearn how to walk. And he's just like not going for it. I don't even know why. I think it'd be so cool to dance and spin down the hall and get one of those balance beams, the raised one. I have the one on the floor for now. And just like twirl and dance and stuff, you know. And oh, okay. I was reading a text message. I'm gonna walk for a while longer, but listen to music. I'm gonna go down the opposite side of the beach this time. I didn't want to get down to the beach because I'm a little bit dizzy. And I'm just like, Geneva's my life alert. Someone will recognize me and be like, oh, this is where we return her. You know, I'm still going to get that little collar thing to wear on my wrist with my return address and mom and boyfriend's phone number on it. It's like I would just be like, return here, you know. Because at that point I can't see my phone. I lose my vision, so I can't see to text or make a call or speak or move. So that come in handy. You could just drag me back. And then there's 20 steps to get up, so hopefully that just doesn't happen. And if it does, hopefully I'm passing some Xena chicks. There's always actually groups of these really fit females like riding bikes around here. God will take care of it. I'm just gonna keep enjoying. I wish I brought something to drink because I'm super thirsty, but I did not. Huh. And it's just serene. Oh, take a ton of pictures. You're going to say, Ashley, why would I want a ton of pictures of being sick? I don't want that. You're going to want that because right now we're focusing on quality over quantity. So everything we do, we're going to make sure it's really filled with quality, right? So when you take pictures all the time throughout your sickness and you look back, you'll be like, hey, I had 100 pictures of 100 different days that I was smiling, that I was laughing, that I was with family, that I was with friends, and you'll look back, and I could go through my year, and if I post a year of pictures, people wouldn't even know I was sick, right? So you're gonna want to see that, like, I didn't stop living, I grew in living. Your relationships are going to be transformed in an incredible way. It really is a second chance if you just start viewing it as a journey and what you're meant to learn on this journey. And if you're just walking it out with Jesus, it becomes absolutely wonderful. Just the time for that friendship. And my website is going to be called Friend in Jesus, and I'm capitalizing the F, the N, and the D in friend. It's going to be about having a relationship with him and walking with him like as your friend, literally as your friend, how he shows up in the little things and the signs, miracles, and wonders that you're walking in, because you realize, like, this is my friend. This isn't like some God up there. Like, this is my friend. He loves me. Like, this is someone, like, that's got my back, Like, I'm good. I'm better than good. I'm great. Yeah, I'm just walking it out with Jesus, and that's it. And for a little while, I stopped thinking of him as God and really just stayed heavily focused on the Jesus aspect. And one of the best pieces of advice I could give is watch the series called The Chosen. And as you watch it, every single episode is going to start speaking to you more and more and pulling on you, and lines will stick out in your head that you'll just keep reflecting back to. Things will start touching your heart. And as you watch the show, you're going to start getting transformed. It's going to make the Bible come alive to you. It's going to make the spirit of Jesus, him as a man, that loving, caring, wanting to make everyone around him smile and happy, like, I got you guys. It's going to make that come alive to you. And it's just a great, great way for the Bible to really soak in and become real. And that actually might be what I do tonight. And it's literally one of the best shows ever. Just, I don't know, type The Chosen. I don't know if it's on YouTube, Netflix, Amazon, I have no idea. But you'll be able to find it. And I think they even have their own app. I'm actually going to head home because I'm overheating. But you guys, look at this way. Wait, can you see? I'm trying to get through that one spot to show you guys the color, but it's just glaring. It's stunningly beautiful. I actually walked through town a little bit instead of the beach because I'm super lightheaded. Today was a wonderful day. Wonderful day. I felt better than I have in a year. It was really cool. I had some energy, for the first time in a year. Just to have energy is like, what is this, It was insane. My internal clock is coming back. I keep just bouncing awake at 4:30. I woke up between 4 and 4:30 my entire life, just naturally. Never needed an alarm clock. And it went away when I got sick, and now it's just coming back. But now I'm like, body, we get to sleep in. We are retired. And it's like, oh yeah. And then I go back to bed. That's actually a really nice feeling. Thinking you're waking up for work and then, oh crap, I have to cross this place. Oh no, there is a street light thing. I don't like crossing when there's not the signs because I have no depth perception and my vision goes in and out, and I can't really cross the street very well. And at night, it's like 10,000 times worse. I always have a hard time, too, telling which direction they're coming from or going, and my brain starts reversing it and just gets all crazy. So I can't really cross streets by myself, except with the signs. So God placed me exactly where I need to be, that every single place I get to, it tells me exactly when to walk. You know, God knew what he was doing. Every day I'm just like, you know, just like, I don't know, blown away and excited and feel like every day's a gift now, when I never got to feel that a day of my life, you know. And now just, look at that. Oh, that's my church. Wait. Right there. In the background. I always use that to find where the heck I am. Okay, I'm gonna listen to music and pay attention to crossing this long, long road. You guys have a great night, and keep getting out for walks. And every time you start going that paralysis or forgetting how to walk, don't stop walking, don't sit down, don't take a break. Literally keep walking, and don't stop walking until you can. So walk as long as you have to, as funny as you have to, until that movement just gets jump started. It'll just jump start like a machine if you just keep doing it, as funky as it is. Just keep doing it. And what I do, my boyfriend was in the Army, so he'd be walking with me, and he would do the left, right, left. And every single time I'm walking, my body forgets how to walk multiple times every single day. And as I'm walking, it just, forgets how. So I start saying that in my head the whole time, and it gets me right back. Last tip for you guys. So I had an incoming call. So everyone who's in a wheelchair, or still using a walker, go to YouTube and type in the song The Little Drummer Boy, that Christmas song, and put that on, and then start tapping your heels and doing your hands to the beat of it over and over and over till you work your way up to sitting and marching. And then just keep picturing yourself marching. And as you're doing that, the beat's soothing you, you're stimulating the skin in your legs, help with neuropathy, you're building that coordination, there's that distraction technique, and that's going to help jumpstart, like revving it up. And just keep playing that over and over and over. And, even when you can't move your ankles, just move your toes to it, but keep having that rhythm. And then that song's going to get stuck in your head, and you'll find yourself doing it more and more. And that's going to start making that become involuntary again, because you just want to jumpstart things and build that new connection of memory to make it involuntary. So just keep doing that. And you'll eventually get to the point, you can walk it out. And music's great. Just keep picturing yourself dancing. You don't have to stay in a wheelchair at all. No matter how long you've been in it, you still get up and get out. There is a way to just jump start that and get out of the wheelchair. There's just a lot of steps to it. But if you start doing them, you'll get there. And you can't stamp the seal of defeat on you or dread on you or thinking it's going to stay this way. If one person can be healed of this, we all can, and one person's already been healed. More than one has. So it's not a chronic illness because there is healing. It can be chronic if you don't get healed, but if you get healed, then it's not. Now it's just a journey in life. It was a storm that came to clear your path. Dang, that is not the way I live, which, wrong way. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. I live this way. Sorry. All right, I'm going to pay attention. Bye.